step beneath. I'm keeping my priorities. I'm learning my identity. She helping me, she helping me, helping me, she helping me. She helping me, she helping me.
Hello, I am glad that you clicked in today and you are right on time. Go ahead and pull up a seat, sit down, get comfortable for just a few minutes, okay? And let's connect. Welcome to our community of practice. Today is day number 9 of our 30-day homophone journey. Here we go. I am telling you, we are journeying on, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So this homophone journey is equipped with words, homophones, that reveal understanding, truths, insight, healing, emotional wellness, and spiritual growth. And today's words, 2 words, they are pill and pill. These words, they sound the same because they are homophones. Homophones. That's what homophones are. Words that sound the same but have 2 different meanings. Not only do they have 2 different meanings, these 2 words have different approaches to healing. Okay, one is a surface solution versus a deep transformation. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and begin our session. So I enjoy beginning our session with definitions. Okay, so let's start with pill. P-E-E-L means to remove a layer, to uncover what's beneath, to expose what's hidden. Okay, pardon me. And I don't do too much of editing. Okay, so excuse me. Now, pill, P-I-L-L, is a small dose of medicine, and it's meant to relieve symptoms or bring temporary relief. All right? Now listen, I want you to understand that some healings require a pill, but most healings require a pill. Some healings require a P-I-L-L, but most healings require a P-E-E-L. A pill is a quick, convenient, easy, and temporary component in medicine. In life, we all have pills, right? We sometimes reach for the literal medication. Hand me the Advil or Tylenol, right? For some of us, it's a Xanax and anti-anxiety, anti-depression medicines, right? There are pills for many aspects of life, right? And then we oftentimes reach for pills that are not literal medications, but emotional shortcuts. That looks like we reach for distractions, we avoid situations. Sometimes we're the opposite. We're overworking, overgiving, scrolling unnecessarily, shopping unnecessarily, eating, pretending, minimizing, right? We have spiritual bypassing moments where we say, I'm fine, God got it, without actually processing anything or everything. And so these emotional pills, these things that soothe the symptoms but never address the source, they require attention. Because pills, Pills, they help you to cope, but they don't help you heal. And that's real. They take the edge off, but they don't remove the pain. They take the edge off of the pain, but they don't remove the root of the pain. And there's a challenge that coincides with that, because many people live their entire lives treating the symptoms instead of addressing the causes. Yeah. You treat the symptoms, but not understanding or recognizing the origin. So people, individuals, you may be one of them or not, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay? Individuals, people, could be you, take emotional pills instead of doing the deeper work. And I used to be one in that number. I have matured. I am educated, higher education, and through experience. But I want you to imagine having a splinter in your fingers, any one of them. Splinters, they're small, but they hurt. Splinters, a small splinter in your finger, it throbs, and it is certainly irritating. And you can certainly take a pain pill, right? And the pain pill, it would ease the pain for a little while, but the splinter would still be there because the pill numbs the pain. But the pill, P-E-E-L, removes the problem. So you would literally have to get a pair of tweezers or small needle to help peel back that skin to expose that splinter to get it out. But the peeling is required. Now, let's review the word pill. P-E-E-L, which means to remove the layers. It means, to go deeper than the surface. Now, what I know for sure through experience and education, that peeling is uncomfortable. Why? Because peeling requires vulnerability. Peeling is emotional. Peeling is generally a slow process, but it's an intentional one. Peeling is where the real healing happens, because peeling requires you. It means that you must face the truth. It means that you must acknowledge the wound, or wounds, plural. It means that you must name the emotion and understand the pattern or the revolving cycle that is displayed in your life. It means you must confront the memory, release the shame, break that cycle, and do inner work. See, what I know is that peeling is not easy, and I won't front as though it is, but it is highly necessary. These notifications, I have to stop the notifications. In scripture, I want you to know that God often works through peeling. He peels back layers of fear, just like he did in Moses. He peeled back the layers of shame, just like he did with the woman at the well. He peeled back layers of pride, as he did in Peter. He peeled back layers of trauma in Elijah. He peeled back layers of doubt in Thomas, because God, he just doesn't treat symptoms. He treats the soul. He transforms the soul. He gives us the ability to peel those layers back so that true transformation can be revealed in our lives. And in our community of practice, I find it necessary and highly relevant to bring these words to our real lives. So maybe you've been taking emotional pills. You've been saying, I'm fine, even though you aren't. Perhaps you are avoiding hard conversations. You're ignoring your emotions. Sometimes we can find ourselves staying busy to avoid thinking or settling into those quiet moments with our own thoughts. Sometimes people, you can be one of them, use humor to hide pain. That is a thing, okay? Using spirituality to avoid responsibility. Maybe you're using work to avoid loneliness. Perhaps using relationships to avoid healing. But your soul is asking for a pill, not a pill. Your healing requires depth and self-assessment, because your growth requires honesty. Your transformation requires courage. Peeling means that you stop running from yourself. Peeling means you stop numbing your pain. Peeling means you stop pretending that everything is okay. Peeling means that you finally face what's beneath the surface. You finally take the time to get to the root. And I believe that it's always necessary to reflect. Okay? So we're about to enter our moments of reflection. So what emotional pills have you been relying on? What physical, actual medication pills have you been relying on? What deeper layer in your life is God inviting you to peel back? What truth have you been avoiding? What would healing look like if you allowed yourself to go deeper? Remember, you can pause this you can go back a few seconds in time, listen to those questions and pose them honestly to yourself, because as I say, the worst lie that you can ever tell is a lie to yourself. So as we prepare to bring this session to a close, I want you to choose one layer to peel back, just one truth, one emotion, one conversation, one step toward deeper healing. Why? Because we have to begin peeling those layers back. We have to begin enduring the peel. It may not feel the best, but it is the best for you. It may not go as fast as you'd like, but moving intentionally, peeling back the layers will help get to the root. I want you to remember that pills, P-I-L-L-S, they soothe symptoms, but peeling brings transformation. Your healing, it is worth the work. It's worth it. It is worth it. Don't shortchange yourself. It is worth it. I promise you, it is worth it. I'm not speaking to you solely from education and textbook and theory. I am teaching and sharing with you, yes, from that place, but also from experience, practical application in my own life. Listen, I thank you for spending time with me in our community of practice. I appreciate the fact that you are living your life with me.